What's going on, guys? This is Baro, aka Invest Mentor. Thanks for your time and watching. Today is August 31st, Tuesday, the last day of August. So the third quarter has been passed for about like a 60-70%. And everything has been going really good, really awesome in the US stock market. And so, I mean, before, at the end of second quarter, where I've been like seeing a lot of financial experts and analysts saying in the third quarter is going to be risky, it's going to be dangerous, and it's possible, there is a possible like a terrible correction or a market crash in the stock market in the third quarter. But so far, we have seen nothing. So, like one more month to go in September. So, we will keep a close eye to see what's going on in September. And so what's been like, just going on recently? Last Friday, the Fed chairman Jerome Powell just had another speech in Jackson Hole with it's another like dovish speech, okay? To Jeremy Powell last Friday just said, investor and the market should not be too panicked, should not be too like sensitive to the inflation that has broken the benchmark for a while. I mean, but Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, just asked us not to be too sensitive to that. So obviously it's a dovish speech, and obviously, but it's not necessarily implied the Fed will delay the taper, will delay the rate hike, but it's the dovish speech, just like pushing the stock market like a record higher and higher again in last Friday, yesterday, and we will see what's going on today. Okay, so the US stock market is still crazy, and also like in the past like few trading days, we have seen like some of the meme stock mania just like coming back with the surge of support.com, the ticker SPRT, and also Vinco Vinco Ventures Incorporation with the ticker BBIG. The two tickers just like went crazy, just become so popularly mentioned in Wall Street Bet, in the Reddit forum Wall Street Bet, to just got supported by other retail investors to start another cycle of the meme stock frenzy. So we're also gonna check into some of the backgrounds for these two tickers, and also the main idea today, the main concept I would like to convey today is like I still like stay conservative, like protective and defensive in the third quarter. Just I'm following those expert, just having a prediction for the risky third quarter. So I think no matter how high the stock market has been breaking upward, we just have to be we just have to be alert. We just have to be careful. Because the history is always like that. The crazier the stock market is, the more calm we should be, right? And sometimes when the market is really bad, it's really down, that's actually the time for us to stay focused, or for us to have different thoughts, to stay positive, buy the dips, right? So the market is obviously still going crazy, and it's like S&P 500 and like Nasdaq index, and a lot of the tech giants, those fan stock in this like blue chip stocks, just like go higher and higher. But that's just about the time we have to be additionally alert. Okay, so that's why I also found an article information just regarding Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs notes about some of the most popular stock loved and held by tons of hedge funds and mutual funds right now, and they are more like growth stock, but with very like a value stock, like fundamentals and the feature and characteristic. So we're also gonna look into some of those stock to see how what would be helpful for us to do some allocation, to do some like portfolio management. What will be some good stock to look after in the in the coming month in September. Okay, so that's about like the things in the live stream today. So thanks for your time, thanks for your watching, and before everything, I want to mention that as usual, once again, this channel, the like Borrowing Investment Mentor, and the live stream, the short video here, are totally created for entertaining, informational, and educational purpose, recreational purpose, without any financial advice. So please always do your investment research, do your own diligence carefully, and be responsible for your profit and loss. Okay, so okay, let's start. So let's see what sorry, my music earlier was kind of like mixed, if that was bothering. So let's see. Thanks for some of the chat here. Yeah, Snowy, Sophia, yeah, see you again, good morning. And you say like meme stocks mania again. Yeah, as I mentioned the title here, title for the live stream today is meme stock mania again, because we just saw support.com and Vinco Venture just surged. The stock price just surged in the past two trading day. And what happened to SPRT and the BBIG? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. What's going on with all the meme stock? Okay, yeah, let's see. That's the news we just got yesterday. One of the mostly read article in Yahoo Finance. So it says, is support.com the next GameStop? Shares rally by over 50% thanks to meme traders. And also like on IBD, Investor Business Daily, it also reported this meme stock just raised past GameStop as the new money machine. Okay, it also talks about like support.com here, and in the end, it just have a chart for some of the top, crazy gainer, the super mover, like meme stock super mover so far this year. We can see that like here, it's right here. Okay, the first one, the top one is the meme stock king and queen, AMC Entertainment. AMC this year just like surged over 2,000%. Okay, the AMC so far just like surged like 20 times. But well, later on we can like go back to see the chart of AMC again. It's in a triangle. It's in a triangle contraction right now. So we just have a quick review through this meme stock, but it doesn't mean that I'm supporting meme stock, and it doesn't mean that I'm a believer of meme stock. Okay, to be honest, I'm totally against 99% of those meme stock right now. And like 2 months ago, I just with the information from some of my connection in Hong Kong, those like hedge fund manager, I just got a chance to buy some like the share of Cloth Health, and then yeah, I made it like I get a profit like over like $1 million in just a few days But later on, I kind of like, you know, just I kind of like return all of the profit back to the market. That's how, I mean, even if you have some insights from your, you know, just, you know, insider or what, I don't know, it's still not really reliable. I mean, unless you are just, you know, working with, you're just working as one of the core member in the beneficial group to, you know, in the co-option in the operation to manipulate these tickers, manipulate this meme stock. Otherwise, I think that just, you know, that just like a gambling, you know, just that's just for fun, for excitement. Okay, so other than the top one of like AMC, we can see support.com just became the second, just assume the number 2 of the top gainer, you know, as a like a new meme stock here. Support.com just had a, you know, growth for like over 1,500%, over 15 times in just like, you know, this year. Okay, and the third one is GameStop, and the next one is Vertex Energy and Cassava Sciences. Later on, if we have more time, we can check into that further. So let's see what's going on for the let's see. So what's the question here? Are you making big bucks, man? Yeah, I think you know, just stock market, just like, you know, just you know, to be honest, I always want to share some of the valuable experience. I mean, I did make some, like, you know, good profit by trading meme stock like 2 months ago, but that profit making was just, you know, I was not able to keep that profit though. I just you know, had the profit that was like over a million, right? This you can probably buy like you know, just 2 or 3, like, you know, just you know, just common houses. But I lost all them back, you know, because you can see like a Clover, we can see what's going on with Clover, COV. You can see like I had a short video like about 2 months ago. You can see Clover stock like just went crazy, you know, along the way, just on the strain of the meme stock mania in like June, in the past June. You know, just the price like surged from like around like $7 below $10 and all the way to as high as over like $28. So, you know, but that just lasts for like 2 to 3 days and it just disappeared. And what I was I mean, at the time I was going to hold like longer, but later on it just like pulled back without any rebound so far. So, and then since then I just started making, I mean, just sparing more time and, you know, just having more investment and research into all the meme stocks. Some of the meme stock you can see I just list, you know, these are probably like 80% of the you know, popularly traded meme stock in the past like this year. You know, you can see like Corsair Gaming, Virgin Galactic, AMC, Athlon, GME, SOS, Neo, Wish, Blink, KOS, SG, GEO, Palantir, DKNG, BB, CLNE, SGOC, and all that. And right now we have like BBIG and SPRT, support.com, and Vinco Venture. So the thing I was like, after I got information from my friend, from my, you know, banking analyst friend, then I just bought in you know, a chunk of the shares, and, you know, I just made a crazy buck of the profit, but I just returned all them back because, you know, that was probably just a prank, a joke, and you know, I think like for meme stock, like so far, yeah, as mentioned, it's just like gambling. As long as you got the really precise, correct information, you can get in and get out within like 1 to 3 days to lock in the profit. I think otherwise it will be just like a joke. As you can see, like what's going on for like AMC, right? AMC, you can see the stock, like, you know, the meme stock king and queen, like GME, AMC. AMC just like surge in May from like around like $12 all the way to 72. It's like 6 times, you know, 6 times, like, you know, just like soaring up. And but after that, you just like, you know, stay for just you know, 1-2 days, and then just like pull back and rebound and pull back, and you know, like, you know, just a very volatile like triangle contraction. So you know, I think this type of stock is you know, is still interesting, are still fun, interesting, for gambling purpose instead of like trading investment purpose. Okay, so I would say if I have like I would like to use like probably like 1% or less than 1% of my entire capital, like, you know, allocated in stock trading investment for meme stock, and on the top of that, I would spend some time on meme stock when I have extra money and extra time. Otherwise, you know, because people do gambling when they have like extra money and extra time, right? If we just use our, you know, use a lot of time and you know, just the money we're supposed to make our ends meet for these type of like gambling style investment, that's not right. That's gonna be risky. Okay, so share away. Yeah, what Sophia? A snowy Sophia. Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean by share away? Thanks for your comments. So yeah, thanks for your comments. So like, if you don't mind, yeah, delighted to hear different. Yeah, thanks for your comments. So Sophia, Snowy Sophia, just wondering if you have any if you don't mind to share some of your trading and investment experience as well, and maybe just wondering if you have been trading any meme stock, and what's your P&L, and what's your thought of that. So yeah, please let me know and we can discuss further. Okay, so after AMC, okay, AMC just like we just don't like dive into detail to talk about the recent rebound of AMC. So let's see what's going on for like support.com. We were gonna just talk about, okay, the US market just like open, but after this, okay, we can see support.com. Like support.com, it's actually it has a very well established business history. Actually, you can see the it's went IPO for a long time, probably like decades ago. It went IPO, support.com, SPRT went IPO after the dot-com bubble, after 2000, okay, in 2000. And then that's why, you know, support.com, the core service, the core business model of support.com is like, you can, whenever you have any like IT issue for your computers and, you know, etc., for your hardware, you can make a call to support.com and they will help you out. You have like some issue with your computer software or hardware, you can make a call to them and they will help you out. Okay, that's a core business. So that's why the stock, you know, the stock just like, I mean, just had a very high valuation at the IPO, around like over with IPO price like over $100 in 2000, around the dot-com bubble, the time of like dot-com bubble, but just pull back really hard, all the way from like $120 all the way to be as low as like you know, just like down below like $10, and just have some like rebound, but still like the trend is just like a downtrend, like after the IPO like since the IPO in 2000 and all the way down to be as low as like, you know, even down below like $1 last year, you know, last year. So that was the worst. That was a trough, worst timing of like support.com last year. We can see here. Last year, let's look into the daily candlestick. Last year, okay, last year at the COVID-19 low, support.com stock price went down below $1 to be as low as like 0.93 dollar 93 cents. And then like since the COVID-19 low, right, like people started like become like homey and just you know, the homey economy just like started like growing life again. So that's how like support.com's business like, you know, just started turning back up. And then the stock price just like went from like around like $1 all the way to be you know, around like $2.7 like at the beginning of this year. And then we know like in meme stock, right, in meme stock, we know like for meme stock, last time we spent some I mean in the previous live stream and short video, we spent some time to talk to dive into some of the profile and background of those meme stock, and we can see a lot of those meme stocks are actually had a like, you know, just like homey economy characteristic. You know, they are like kind of like they're either from like gaming, video gaming, or like a, you know, just like movie, or like a, you know, some like IT stuff, like, you know, it's like e-commerce. That's kind of like the business a lot of the homey like young people would have the chance to be involved, you know. So and then that just create the phenomenon with all those groups, those like young people who are you know, just like you know, big fan of like you know, like a internet like server, and spend a lot of time on internet on like you know, just like electric gadget and all that. So they have the chance to pay attention to these type of stock. And support.com is also something like that, right? Just it's also related to IT and you know, but and obviously and also like meme stock also need to have the feature like a characteristic of like, you know, some of them have a very well established history, have like a well-known name, and you know, so but they're not really making some good profit, and they're like in like, you know, deficit, and their business is not good. So like once again, like most of meme stock looks like shit on the one hand, but it can be decorated on sugar coated into like a gold on another hand, you know, just like you know, that's some of the main characteristic, the main characteristic and feature meme stock should be equipped with. That's how SPRT support.com just got a favor, but that's by, you know, just you know, that's just by what we can see, you know, based on the profile and you know, and some facts of those meme stock, right? But we still don't know if it's like earlier we also mentioned, we were also like, you know, skeptical about a potential scam for all the meme stock, because on Wall Street Bet, on the Reddit forum Wall Street Bet, we know we thought all the meme stock are just, you know, got mentioned and supported by retail investors. But who knows, right? Who knows, right? Like, just last month, like, there was even a news saying, like, a Reddit, the Wall Street Bad forum was going for IPO, right? And the forum just like, went private. And, so there are like, more than 10 millions of members in Wall Street, but we don't know, like, what's the percentage of the entire 10 million is really retail investors, or they are actually, a big chunk of that 10 millions are actually controlled or manipulated by, some of the institutional investors, some of the, like, big wild wolf from Wall Street. We were saying it's totally possible for, any, like, just like there's like a, big wild wolf to collaborate with some, like, corporate insiders and some of those, like, beneficial group to make it a scam happen, to make the plot happen. They can, it's very easy for them to hire like 100, like just like a cyber army to just like open like thousands of accounts on Wall Street, and just to make those, like, fake mention and discussion. That's totally possible, but nobody knows. Okay, so let's see. Are you making soda cookie? Whoa. How have you been going on with all the meme stock? Yeah, as mentioned, I once I got a chance to make some profit from meme stock by trading cloth, but I lost all the, like, almost all the profit back. But that's fine. That's fine. It's not too bad. It's just a lesson. It's just a lesson we have to learn. I mean, I should feel lucky and fortunate. Lucky enough to, at least I'm not losing really bad from those meme stocks. Okay, the meme stocks are scams, right? Oh no, Sophia. I was just, once again, this channel is totally for entertaining and informational, educational. Okay, it's so you can just, like, take my 2 cents as a reference. No one can prove, so far no one can prove that any of these meme stocks are, just conducted in a scam or, collusion. But by a lot of the clues, I mean, for me, I think it's totally possible, and the chance is very high. So, and also, like, just so I mean, for all the, like, just audience, I would believe that. I'm not sure, like, how many of you have actually made any good profit by trading meme stock. I would say, just that's just like gambling. Okay, but forget about it. So support.com, that's the price. That's the price chart, and we can see this before it just went crazy in the past, like, few days. There was an uptrend for support.com to, to just, like, stepping, like, higher and higher since the COVID-19 low. And then just we don't know, we have no idea, because, like, none of the meme stock can be explained with a clear, reason for the surge. It's the same thing for SPRT, support.com. It just, like, surge last Friday. But before that, it's like, coming all the way up from about like $4 all the way up to it's about like $20, and surge all the way to almost like $60 last Friday on August 27th, and the volume just, like, exploded in the past couple of days. But it's always like that. It's always like this. If it's more like a, just useless, or just like, one shot kind of scam, that will just like, you know, surge for just like one time, and the price will just like keep going down without anything further. Okay, just like what happened to the tickers I trade, Club Health. Okay, but some for like for those like a GameStop or like GME, it may still have a chance to just like, you know, spike up again, to rebound up again, to go up and down into a, you know, triangle construction, or there will be some like, you know, just you know, another further breaking news to just like manipulate the price like higher again. But right now I would say that for support account, after all the like, you know, mouthful things, you know, the idea is very simple. I'm not going to trade this kind of stock. I'm not going to invest a penny into this stock. I mean, even if I have any like insights, I'm not going to trade this type of stock anymore. Okay, so all the meme stock like listed to the left of my trading screen, like if you have time later on, you can check into that. But not, I mean, of course, like some of the meme stock are not just meme stock, like Neo, Palantir, and the DraftKings. There are some of the tickers are meme stock, but also, you know, just but can also be categorized in some of the other types, like, you know, just ARKK, like Cathy Wood's stocks holding, major holding, or like cryptocurrency related stocks, and yeah, etc. Okay, or like a Robinhood stocks. Okay, so that's before and up. Like, so we can see like let's see the profile. So support.com, the 52 weeks high and low is between around like $60 and $1.5, and the P ratio is that is in deficit, and the market cap is about like 800 million right now. But earlier when the price was low, it was not even like a 10 million. So it's really a really small cap company. And support.com is a provider of customer and technical support solution. The company's home sourcing model enable outsourced work to be delivered by people working from home, as being specifically designed for remote work, with attention to security, recruiting, training, delivery, and the employee engagement and all that. Okay, so once you have any issue on your computer software and hardware, no matter you're an individual or business owner, you can call like support.com. That's how they work. Okay, and you can see like the analysts. We don't even have like analyst rating for support.com right here. So and for this type of stocks, it's you know, once again, I mean, it's a short squeeze. Okay, the short squeeze just happened in the past 2-3 days. And if you were if you were about to trade support.com before August 27, it was totally good, it was totally fine, and then you can sell that when the price was above like 50. But right now it's like everything is too late. You're never gonna know if it's just gonna, you know, go down or come back up. Okay, so stay away from support.com. And also, as we can see, you know, it's like IBD, the title say like this meme stock just raced past GameStop as the new money machine. Okay, but that was a, you know, joking title. Okay, because in the end you can see it also says like savvy investors know to look for growth company with solid fundamental and stock action. That is not support.com. But investors are enjoying the ride for now. Okay, so I'm not sure if you are enjoying the ride for now, or you can please let me know your thoughts in the experience. Most of the main stocks are snowy Sophia. So yeah, thanks for some of the audience here. So like, if you don't mind, please let me know like some of like more question. Other than the question, if you don't mind, share some of your trading and investment strategy and your experience. We can discuss further. I would 100%. I will wholeheartedly appreciate that. Okay. So you say you lost a lot of money trading this year, 80,000. 800, but I guess it's small for yeah. Thanks for Snowy Sophia. Just yeah, just curious, like what's you know, if you don't mind to talk about like how much you have lost, how much you have been used to trade or invest in meme stock. You know, that's interesting to discuss further. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your comment. So let's see. So let's see. You know, just today is Tuesday, August 31st. So from yesterday to today, we can see like meme stock Mania, Escalate as Vinco Ventures and support that kind of surge. Okay. I as always, I copy and paste like you know most of the information I share in the article, I share in the live stream in the description box down below this video. So please check into that when you have time, and please never forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Because like your support, your clicking support, your kindness is highly appreciated, and just it's really totally meaningful for me for this channel. So please click the like and subscribe button. Okay. So later on, if you have time, you can check into some of the articles about these meme stocks, and also I was also like doing some like investment research to see like what's going on for like support.com, but as always, we just have no way to find out what exactly make the search happen. Okay, just about the time, but I think it was more. But I think like for just let's come back to the chart again. If you have time, you can do like your investment research. Back to like June, we have about like hundreds of like memes, potential meme stock. We have like hundreds, like about like 300 to 500 like potential meme stock. What's potential meme stock? At the time, we thought the target, as we just mentioned, right? The target, the potential meme stock should be equipped with some features, right? They have to be looking like shit at one hand, but can be sugar coated into gold on another hand. And so most of the time they will be in deficit. They will having like facing some like financial problem or business problem, operational problem, but they still have a chance to survive, to turn back alive, and also some of them have like well established business history, and some of them have a lot of online supporters, like homey economy supporters, like a young trader supporters, and that's some of the feature for the meme stock. And I just mentioned like in June there were like hundreds of like potential meme stock, and also one of the characteristic would be like earlier we thought like meme stock should be soaring as like a short squeeze, right? So before actual short squeeze take place, that would be a trend like this, right? That would be a trend like this. As like support that as for support.com, the stock price is like step kind of like steady from past like 2 to 3 months, from about like $2.5 all the way to $10. that's a good enough profit, right? It's like 4 times before you surge, before you went crazy. And then because this business is not making money, so of course a lot of institutional investors and professional investors want to do short squeeze, right? They want to borrow the share to short sell, the stocks. And then, you know, as mentioned, there have been hundreds of these type of stocks, but who knows which one would actually turn into a real meme stock with a short squeeze for those, like, you know, Reddit forum Wall Street bet investor to make a, you know, to make the profit taking or manipulation happen. We don't know. Okay, so we probably like spend like a little bit too much time here, but I was trying to you know, just make the topic clear again, since like we also talked about like meme stock like 2 months ago. But today my major point, I mean, I just want to cover, I just want to have a review of the, you know, just the hot topics, support.com, and Vinco Venture. Okay, support.com, the ticker is SPRT, and Vinco Venture, the ticker is BBIG. It's okay, so all the tickers of the meme stock in my watch list, like if you have time later, please like print screen, you can check into some of them. But my point today is not to trade meme stock, because as mentioned, like meme stocks are interesting, are you know, just popularly discussing topics, hot topics. So we also should, you know, spend some time to talk about that. But my point today is like the stock market. Let's see what's going on for the US stock. Okay, so the US stock market seems not like going too much crazy so far today. Let's see with like, you know, so because it's like S&P 500 is down for about like 0.24%, and Dow Jones Industrial is down for about 0.22%, while Nasdaq is down for about 0.36%. So it's a back-to-back, you know, it's a back-to-back, you know, just it's a back-to-back break pullback today. So okay, so that's fine, that's good. So we don't I mean, we don't have to be too nervous to, you know, so we can keep on our original, I mean, concept. The things like I want to share is like you know, we've been saying the third quarter is kind of risky and dangerous, and this type of thought has never gone. You can see here in like a market watch article saying the S&P 500 hasn't seen a year-to-date rally this strong since 1997. Okay, so what's next? I copy and paste this article in the description box, so please check in it out when you have time. Okay, this is also mentioned about the danger, about the risk we are facing in the stock and financial market. And also this one, the Fed will surely wimp out and let stagflation take root in the economy. You know, stagflation. I mean, like we have been mentioning stagflation. What's stagflation? We know, I mean, I think like everyone know inflation, right? Inflation is like, you know, the price of like, you know, the price, you know, the price of you know, consumer goods, of commodities, of stocks, like everything, the price just like keep like going up and up, right? That's inflation. Okay, but what's stagflation? Stagflation is actually the combination of two words, like stagnant and inflation. So that's stagflation. So obviously we know stagflation is an environment where we have inflation, but we also have stagnant economy growth. You know, the economy, meaning this economy is not growing. You know, the at a time like right now we have like inflation, you know, just like breaking, you know, just like breaking up the benchmark for a while. But the labor market, the job market seems recovering, and you know, it seems like we have very hot stock market, and we have very, you know, we have like a, you know, kind of like booming, recovering economy right now. But in stagflation, the price is still going up. The inflation is still getting worse and worse, but the economy is turning down in contrast, okay? And that will be a real problem. So that's the thing. I mean, think about that. Think about that. Is the US economy really in a healthy recovery right now? Think about that. The US economy and the stock market has been like boosted, has been, you know, just has been boosted by the money printing, the government policy, by all the like US dollar money printing cycles. But the money printing cycle has to be ended sooner rather than later, probably, you know, because the Fed policy is going to have the taper. Is a good like probably as soon as like next month in September, and they will have like interest hike next year, and you know, so, and then we can see a lot of experts saying like, you know, the US economy will be peaking in the third quarter in September, and no later than the end of this year. And because the Biden government is also going to raise like a, you know, corporate tax, and you know, that would further narrow, you know, the profit margin of corporate. So by then in September, in next quarter, are we still gonna see some like, you know, just a good financial report from all the corporations to have another good earnings season? If not, and I mean, when all the like negative factors like come up all together, like what will happen? What will happen? So that's a lot of the, you know, forecasts and prediction saying, you know, it's going to be risky and dangerous in the third quarter. So we just have to be cautious, okay? And then let's see. So another one is like former Fed official warns of urgent threat of another financial crisis. Okay, I copy and paste this article in the description box, so please check into that. Okay, and today, sorry, it's almost, it's like, you know, it's like approaching the end, but thanks God we still have enough time to talk about some of the meaningful things today. You can see. Yes, Snowy Sophia, just wondering if you have any good trading and investment strategies at this moment. So what's your personal experience, or have you heard, or you know just heard of anything from your friends, or you know, just that would be highly appreciated, so we can discuss further. Okay, so for this article, you can see 9 stocks hedge funds and mutual funds really love right now. You know, it's according to Goldman Sachs survey. You know, this is this article just you know, got published yesterday, and the and another one is we can see Goldman Sachs survey find 9 stocks, hedge fund and mutual funds are bullish on. So this, please check into some of the tickers here. We will go through some of the details of this ticker, and just give me a second. I will be right back. All right, guys. Sorry for the pause. And I'm not sure if you have already got a time to check into some of the tickers here. So as you can see, like, once again, like nice stocks. Why is not 10? I don't know. It's nice stock. Hedge funds and mutual funds really love right now. So they are going to be something we can pay more attention to go after, especially during such a time of like with a lot of risks and uncertainty in the stock market. Okay, so we can see like in a bull market like the one we have at present, it's unsurprising that money managers at mutual funds and hedge funds, often with starkly opposing approaches to investing clients' cash, could find a bit of common ground on the best names to own. Because like mutual funds usually want to have some target to be more stable and conservative with more like a long-term investment value, right? And but hedge fund always want to do some leverage to have look after some like growth stock with like more like short-term potential, right? But these stocks are I mean these are have been like held and loved by a lot of hedge funds and mutual funds like all together at the same time. So that would be something with the features of both value and growth stock feature. So at a time with a lot of risk and uncertainty, these type of stocks would be really good for us to to have some investment research, to have some due diligence to look after, okay, other than holding cash, right? I mean, because let's check here. So Goldman Sachs found in a new analysis of 800 hedge funds with almost 3 trillion in gross equity exposure and about like a 600 mutual fund with another 3 trillion in asset under management, that are 9 stocks both view bullishly right now. They include Adobe with a ticker ADBE, Fiserv with a ticker FISV, General Motors with a ticker GM, Liberty Broadband with a ticker LBRDK, MasterCard with a ticker MA, Square with a ticker SQ, Twilio with a ticker TWLO, Visa with a ticker V, and Wells Fargo with a ticker WFC. So you can see like, and Goldman notes these 9 stocks trade at a stiff 63 valuation premium to S&P 500. What does it mean? It's about the PE ratio. It's about the price to earning ratio. Okay. The average price PE ratio for S&P 500 stocks is about like 21, 22, and most of these 9 stocks are at a PE ratio above like 30, or some of them even up to like 50, the PE ratio. So the PE ratio, so they are not cheap stock. They look more like a growth stock, but still with like a value stock fundamental. Like all the names, like I think like most of American investors would be really familiar with like General Motors, MasterCard, and the new star, Square. And Square we're gonna mention over and over again because it's really a superstar right now. It's one of the major holding of the U.S. stock queen Cathy Wu, and it's also cryptocurrency concept stocks, and it's also Robinhood concept stock. And right now it's also loved by tons of hedge fund and the and the mutual funds. So Square with a ticker SQ is definitely something we can look into later on. Okay, let's see. If we look into Square, earlier, you can see Square in all my. It's not like showing. Okay, So like earlier in the topic, we talked about like in ARKK, the Cathy Wood's holding, and the Robinhood stocks, and the cryptocurrency related stocks. We talk about like Square over and over again, and I think like almost everyone should be really familiar with this stock. So if you look at the market cap, it's over 100 billion market cap. So it's a big company for sure, and it's a fintech company for like payments, and it's also just planning to work out a physical like a cryptocurrency wallet right now. So by the analyst rating, we can see so probably we don't have enough time to go into all the details, all the backgrounds of these 9 stocks, but probably like next time I will have another short video to talk about some of the detail about this 9 stock, or like in the live stream Friday I will talk into more detail. I just my point, I just want to see are all the 9 stocks like worth us trading and investing, or we can just like pick some of them to look after. So let's start from like and the approach, the methods I would use and I would like to share here would be really simple, right? Because I assume like just most of the audience and me are just retail investor or amateur traders, so we are not gonna do like too much like fancy and difficult things, and just like strategy and all that. So we just want to use like simple way for the investment research. Okay, so in almost like every trading system, right, you can see like a company square and the chart, and then you can have like drawing tool to have your technical analysis, and then you can see the profile to see like what's the business model, what's the profile of this company. You can see some like order flow, like what's the large, medium, small capital flow for these stocks, and the financial quarterly, annually for this company, and also the news, like you can follow through some of the news. And also if you are option traders, you can also have some information for option here. And this regarding analyst rating, it's a simple, easy thing information, but I think it's pretty helpful. For example, like for Square SQ, we can see they have about like almost like a 50 analyst rating here, and these analyst rating are just like publicly available information. This analyst rating are published by some of the Wall Street analysts from some of those like financial institution, investment banks in Wall Street. Okay, so that's how the information is collected here. And I mean, once again, we never rely on rely on information from only one source, from one source, right? So we can check in, we can use like 1, 2, 3 trading system to check into that, and we can also check into some of the investment research, like online media, like I use like tiprank.com sometimes because it's free, it's user friendly, so it's easier for me to share with all the audience here. But you can definitely pay for premium membership on that, and you can also use like Seeking Alpha, and a lot of those like top 10, 20 investment research site to see those like analyst rating. But they should not vary too much from one to another. So we can see there are about like 50 analyst rating here, and we can see like 50% is rating to buy, and 20% is rating for strong buy, and 26% is rating for hold. So, and almost no one is rating to sell. So it's it's a good, but maybe it's not a brilliant, but it's good in terms of analyst rating, at least like 70% is rating to buy or strong buy, right? So the current price is about like $267, which is in the between of the 12 months forecasted average and low, right? The average, the 12 months forecasting average is about like $302, and the 12 months forecasting low is about like $172. So the current price is between this, meaning it's kind of price worthy, right? Because most of analysts think the stock price will reach, will go to the high or average or low in the next 12. So the chance is good, you know, more analysts are ready to buy, and the price is you know, on the, you know, just you know, just price worthy range is fair enough for us to buy, right? And also that, but that's just you know, that's the thing we can do. That's the, you know, analysis we can do by this rating. Of course, we also have enough, like, you know, event analysis by reading through tons of news and events of certain companies. And Square, this type of company, will definitely have a lot of information and public news online. And besides that, we can also, like, you know, check into the financial, like, fundamental analysis. But why I just want to start it with analyst rating first, because that's easy for us, right? I assume like most of us don't have that much time to, you know, to read through like tons of articles or drill into all the figures and details of those financial. So we just try to like integrate, like organize information from those analysts, you know, to have our own conclusion, right? So Square is definitely something. First, by analyst rating, it looks good. It's not perfect, but it looks good, and it's really popular. It's like, you know, Cathy Wood is holding that, like Robinhood, like you know, Robinhood is also a very popular trading, like Robinhood stock, and also a cryptocurrency concept stocks. So, and definitely, you know, it's been going on a lot of hot topics, like, you know, last year. So it's definitely something we should look after in the second half of this year. Okay, from both the fundamental perspective, technical perspective, and the event analysis, the macro perspective. And if you look into the if you are trying to do some like short-term trading, you can see we just drew some like resistance and support line before, like recently in the past, like a live stream and the short video. We can see the price just like, you know, break out upward the resistance. So it's like, you know, it's like, it's trying to form a solid consolidation level, new consolidation level above the resistance. So it's a time we can, you know, for both like short-term trading and long-term investment, Square would definitely a good target for us to buy in, to go bullish. Okay, for short-term trading, as long as it doesn't, you know, just like break down the support for 3 days in a row, I mean, we can just stay bullish. That, okay? But for long-term investment, it's definitely a stock we can, you know, just like chipping like month after month, like every month, you know, for long-term investment for the next like 1 to 3 years at least. Okay, that's how we look. And so the time is limited, but I would just let's just have one more example from the 9 stock here. So we just let's see MasterCard. MasterCard is also an it's a stock with like both like growth and value stock feature. It's also a cryptocurrency concept stocks, and we know that like everyone know MasterCard, Visa card, right? And if we check into like monthly candlestick, we can see you can see how beautiful the stock price, the historical price chart it is. It was listed in 2006 and it's been like going up all the way until right now. So the fundamental and the business model has been really stable and firm. It become a necessity for everyone in the world right now, right? Like almost everyone is using MasterCard right now, right? In America, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, like everywhere, right? So just like quoting from like my beloved like just trader friends, like as long as the human civilization is like existing, this type of company will just like keep going up, right? So that's another stock we can go after for for value storage purpose, for long-term investment purpose, for like hedging purpose, right? Other than holding cash and some of the other hedging assets, okay? Also, other than the chart, is obviously we can see like by technical standpoint, it's also about a good time to buy, right? Because we usually buy when the price when it becomes more price worthy. So if we set up just a support at the for short-term trader, we set up a support around like 340 to 350, within this range, that would be a really good time to buy, to look for a further rebound and a further uptrend, right? And so since we were talking about the analyst rate, so let's see the analyst rating for MasterCard as well. We can see like there are about like 44 analyst rating for MasterCard, and we can see about like 57% is rating to buy, and almost like 30% is rating for a strong buy. So that's almost 80% rating for the positive buying right now. No one is rating for sell. So that's really positive, like much more positive than where. Okay, so the current price is like $352, while we see the 12 months forecasting high is 482, and the average is 437, and the low is 385. So what's going on right now? The current price is even below the 12 months forecasting, implying a super price worthy entry point, right? Because almost like all the analysts, almost all the analysts are rating to buy and think it won't be lower than 385 in the next 12 months, and the current price is 352. Obviously, because of some of the event, the news, like just in the past couple days or 2 weeks, making the pullback, but that's the white noise, right? That's a temporary white noise. That's about the time for us to buy, unless that's super, unless that's a devastating, negative, like bad news, okay? So, that's the simple way we can use to make some like easy analysis by analyst rating, by just technical analysis with like a pattern, if we don't have enough time to drill into the fundamental analysis with all the news and financials, okay? So yeah, sorry, just I just talk too much and go over time too much, and yeah, so okay, so yeah, thanks like Jerry Smith. Yeah, this is live, and this is live, and thanks for your time and watching, but it's about like we're about to end the live stream right now, so if you don't mind, like later on that will be a recording as well, so please check into that like for some information if you have time. And please, like Jerry Smith, like thanks for your economy and time again. Please, like, you know, check the like and subscribe and leave any of your thoughts and comments. And I really appreciate that. And we will have like live stream every Tuesday and Friday at like 9:15 Eastern time. And we will have like, you know, just like a lot of short videos like keep coming up for all the like hot topics. So yeah, please check into some of like my previous like live stream and short videos and some of my profiles. So let me know if you have any question and you know what you would like to know, what you would like to discuss, so we can, you know, have more in the next one. Okay, so soda coke, any thoughts on SQ? I won't ask you. Yeah, SQ is good, as we just mentioned, and we will talk about more about that SQ in the next one. And US stocks are getting higher and higher. How high can we go? I don't know. Soda cookie. So, you know, so if you don't mind, please also share some of your insights. You know, so, you know, everyone is like crazy insane in the US stock market, and we know, like, sorry, I mean that I will try. I mean, that's a very interesting topic, though. I will try to do some investment research to see how much money is still available in those like money market funds, in those like, you know, just cash saving accounts, or, you know, will be printed by the U.S. government. You know, what would be those cash? What will be the amount of those cash available to keep flowing into the U.S. stock market? That's a very interesting question. You know, because there's no way we can have the surge to, you know, to keep going up endless without an end, right? So, but before we actually found the answer, it's more important for us to stay alert, to stay cautious, to be more conservative, to protect our assets in the stock trading and investment. Okay, so that's why we talk about some of the tickers, some of the value growth stocks in the tickers in the trading, in my trading system. To the left hand side, please check into that. This is from Goldman Sachs survey. These are the 9 stocks most popularly held by hundreds of hedge funds and mutual funds right now. So we will get into more detail of these stocks to see if we can have some like value storage, to have some like hedging strategy from these type of stocks, okay, in the next one. So yeah, once again, thanks for your time and watching. So please check the like and subscribe button and leave any of your thoughts and comments, and then let's have more in the next one. I'll see you. you.